Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wait What? The only podcast where the only thing that goes off the rails is a train of thought. Joining me today is a very funny comedian, the producer of Chopping It Up, Jason Isaac. How you doing,
Yo,
Jason?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. You know what? I almost forgot to get this started. How's your day going?
Thought chilling, man. I just came from work and got dinner with my girl. Had it was like New Orleans style food.
Nice.
It was right there on Clark in Chicago downtown.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. Nice. What'd you get?
The rice and beans.
No,
Fucking
yeah, yeah, you can't go wrong with rice and beans, man. But you know, it's funny. Like uh, I more recognize you with the long hair, but I know
hmm
you just really cut it for chopping it up.
Uh,
I feel like like you ever watch those videos when the kids see their like parents or the
oh,
dads
yeah,
without
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, the
beard, and I
beard.
just
Yeah.
like, like,
Yeah, it does look. Yeah, it did look weird. Like you
yeah,
got this. You got me walking up in here like
yeah.
that. Like what the fuck is
I
it?
did it. I mean, all right, man. But all right, man. One question I like starting out is like, all right, who is Jason Isaac?
Jason.
What's the origin story there?
Jason Isaac. So Jason Isaac isn't like my. So Isaac is my middle name.
Okay,
And I spell it. I don't spell it. How do you spell Isaac?
ISAAC.
Okay, so like I spell it ISSAC
Oh, okay.
because that's the way my mom spelled it. She
Mm,
didn't have her GD and
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? So she just she
Yeah.
misspelled it, and then my whole life I just spelled it like that.
Yeah.
And then somebody like told me like, no, that's misspelled.
Yeah. Is it brought up to you more often, or is it one of those sites by people?
I think they just assume that it's a typo. So
Mm,
like when I do shows, they spell it correctly.
yeah.
And I used to like correct them about it, but then I was like, it's not their fault. My mom didn't know how to spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I just leave it that.
Yeah. It's I knew a guy. His name was Michael, but I guess it was literally written as Michelle
Okay.
because the I and the E were switched.
Uh huh.
And one day we were like, hey, like they misspelled your name. They called you Michelle. Like that's actually how it's spelled,
hmm
but my mom messed up the E and the A.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man.
Then my legal last name is Roth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My
Uh-huh.
my dad was Jewish.
Oh, so Jason Roth.
Jason Roth.
Oh, nice,
Uh
man.
huh.
How? All right, you are a Little Village native, right?
No,
No.
no. My parents are.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in like Brighton Park, Midway area,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, not too
so
far.
not too far.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Um. Well, did you grow up with like the Jewish side of it, like the religion, or?
Not really the religion. Like I would go over to like Passover. It's Passover now. I don't know when it's
Yeah.
coming out, but like just Passover now.
Week or two, but yeah.
You know. And yeah. So I would go over because my grandparents would like make sure I knew who I was in that identity.
Mm-hmm.
So they would take me to Hanukkah and like make sure that like I knew what it was to be Jewish.
Yeah.
I was never mitzvahed or I got the skin on my dick like
Yeah.
yeah, like,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So is there a reason not the bar mitzvah, or is it kind of just
I just never didn't care to
yeah,
learn the thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because there's a whole like thing you have to learn in order for it to happen.
yeah, yeah,
And also like I wasn't practicing at all. So for me it was just kind of like it wasn't like a big thing for me.
yeah, yeah.
Also I didn't grow up Jewish. I grew up Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
for me it was like I always tell people I'm like ethnically Jewish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Do you know how to read some of like the Hebrew of it, or
I know like what certain symbols are, but I don't know.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And are you an only child? Any siblings?
I'm the oldest of 10.
Oldest of 10. Wow, man.
Yeah.
How was that?
It's cool. I
Yeah.
mean, like there's some where I know like I'm never gonna be like a brother to them.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be like an uncle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just because like my youngest sibling, I'm like 20 years older.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of
Like there's only
those.
so much you could talk to with
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
And then even in the sense, that's just a different, like, you're a different, you didn't grow up with,
Yeah.
you grew up.
I
Like,
grew
so,
up. Yeah. So I mean, it was cool. Like I know I'm never gonna be alone. You know?
Yeah.
You always got a friend. And it taught me how to like take initiative with like things because you're always like putting like
Yeah.
you have siblings.
Yeah. I'm the youngest up, but yeah.
Of how many?
Two.
Two? Oh, okay.
Well, there's more of us, but only two are like claimed. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
uh, yeah, so I mean, like, I learned how to, like, manage people really
Yeah.
well
Oh, okay.
because I was always left in charge.
Yeah.
So it was like, I knew, like, when I started working, like, it was really easy for me to be like, all right, you do this, you do that.
Yeah. So basically, like, if the parents are the manager, you've been a supervisor
I've been
for
supervisor
like
forever
since
and
the
ever,
longest. Like,
yeah.
like I know what this company wants. I can get us there.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, like I know I learned early how to like take care of like little kids and shit. Like I was telling my girl the other day, like I have a feeling like if we have kids, like I'm gonna teach her how to like take care
yeah.
of kids. You know?
You're already chapters ahead.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, because there's those moments where like for like new parents, my sister just I had my niece like about 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I would see her that like getting used to changing diapers and stuff like that. But you're probably already like I'm already locked in. Like
Yeah. This is light work.
yeah, like watch me put this blanket on her.
Yeah. Fucking swallows.
Yeah. But man, that's what's up. So, how were you in school in general? Or
How was I in school?
yeah, good kid, smart.
So I went to elementary school up in the west side.
Mm.
I was like right across the street from the United Center,
Oh yeah,
and then I was homeschooled from like fifth grade to like freshman,
yeah.
and I just kind of dropped. I just stopped doing my school, and I
Yeah.
started working.
How does that work? Like, do you have to meet certain criteria for it to be considered homeschooled,
Um,
or that you remember? Because I mean,
so like there's some curriculums that will credit you,
mm-hmm.
so that way when you go to college,
Yeah,
like you have credits,
mm-hmm.
so then you could get into a bigger school. Ours was accredited. I just didn't. I just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Like I, at the time when that happened, like our house had got foreclosed, and I was like, I gotta work.
Yeah.
So by the time I was 16, I had 2 jobs already.
Oh damn, man.
Yeah.
You been adult, man. Like
Yeah. I need to fucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like I already got retirement plans. I'm not like
I got shit to do. Like, I'm
yeah.
supposed to be.
That's what's up, man. Because you're a barber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you start that early on, like like during like when you were 16, or is that something you found later?
So originally, I was gonna go to school to be a chef,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was in school, I went to Marine Valley,
Okay. Yeah.
which is in Palos Hills,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they wanted me to take like prereqs to get into the culinary program,
Yeah.
and I was like, sure, that sounds a little weird, but why not?
Yeah.
And they were like, I did I was like failing on my classes because I was still working full time,
Mm-hmm.
and like the only class I passed was in theater.
No. Okay.
It was kind of gay, you know.
I mean, yeah.
So after that, I
Yeah.
was like, do I really want to spend more money on the classes I'm not gonna take?
Yeah.
And then I got 7. There's 7 boys,
Mm.
you know. So my brothers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I started cutting my brothers, and I was like, I kind of like this. This is something I feel like I could be happy doing, because I feel like at the end of the day, when you're like 18, they're always asking you like, what do you what do you want to do with yourself? But it's
Mhm.
not like the question isn't like what do you want to do. It's like what are you gonna do, and you're not gonna hate yourself for the next 30 to 40 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And to be fair, that's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question.
Like to be like, because there's a lot of people I've known that go to school for one thing, and right when they're about to finish, they're like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So
yeah, I also I saw like what working a job that like you don't like doing with my dad
yeah,
and my stepdad. So it was
Yeah.
like when I saw that, and I would see like how frustrated he would get, and how like and then like when he would like take it out his frustration, it was just like I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm stuck ever.
Yeah.
You know. So I guess for me, I was like, I'm gonna do something where like I'm gonna be happy,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna hate myself in the morning.
Yeah.
And like with barbering, I haven't woken up and been like I haven't had that feeling.
Yeah, that moment of like, God, I gotta do this. Like,
if anything, I've been like, fuck, I gotta cut like this guy.
Yeah.
But even then, like I could tell you to go fuck yourself, and like
that too.
There's nothing you can do to that. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Just be like, oh, well, all right. Like I guess
Yeah.
I gotta go somewhere else now.
Yeah.
Like, but how long have you been doing barber?
I've been a barber since I was 19.
Oh, okay. So what was the first three jobs? If you started working at 16, what were like kind of just were they
So
just random jobs?
my first job, I mean, even before that, when I was like 13, 12, like at 14, I would do like a bunch of like lawn work and
Mm.
like shoveling snow, like doing shit like that to get money.
Yeah.
And then once I was like 15, I started working at it was like a place like La Michoacana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Like Los Mangos and all that.
So it
Or
was something
yeah.
like that. And I was working there, and I remember, well, I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it. Also, like, it was just like, she would kind of like, it was one of those like real traditional like Mexican work environments where like,
Mm-hmm.
aunque es slow, you gotta
You
still be
gotta.
like
Yeah.
moving, you know? And I was like, I have papers, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you need to calm down. Like, you know, pequeño, okay?
One call can change the whole dynamic of this
Yeah.
place.
Like, shut up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid $8 an hour. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, um,
I like doing this, but it's not my passion
yeah,
to be
no.
serving
Yeah,
fruit like that.
mangonadas is not what I like dream about.
Yeah.
So it was that job. That was like my first like official job. Then I worked at Culver's, and then I worked at Taco Bell. Then I worked at both of them at the same time. Then I worked at Pizza Hut,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did Pizza Hut. Oh no, then I left Pizza Hut, went back to Taco Bell. Then I did Pizza Hut again, and then I started working a second job at for Motorola.
Oh, okay.
I was like programming radios and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was at a warehouse, and I was doing that. I was working at Pizza Hut, and I was going to barber school.
Yeah.
And then I stopped doing the Motorola, and I got into the first barbershop. Then it was barbershop, Pizza Hut, and school.
Mm.
Then it was just barbershop.
Nice, man. That's what's up. Interesting journey.
Yeah.
I imagine when you said the Taco Bell and the pizza, I imagine the one that has them together.
No.
So you just go from one to the other, like.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so the routine was when I did Taco Bell and Culver's, it was there. It was in Bridgeview.
Mm.
You know where the Haunted Trails was?
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like right.
Wait, what? Is that there anymore?
Or there is.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
So the Taco Bell isn't there anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
So I actually I lost my virginity in that bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Was it during like a shift that you're like we're gonna knock this out quick or if you want to talk about? Actually, I don't know why I'm asking questions like that, but
it's your part. I mean,
no.
What do you call it? It was we were on a work shift, and I just went and I was like she was. Have you ever worked fast food?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So I mean, there's some wild conversations that happen back there.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
I worked at like kitchens, like I've been a cook, but never like fast food.
Okay.
So I kind of understand the kitchen dynamic. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Where like it get like really vulgar and shit.
Yeah.
So like they were talking about this girl was like, oh, like no one's ever given me head before, and I was like, I got you. And then I'm like making food, and she comes up to me, and she's like, so like were you for real?
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know?
I'm not gonna back down now.
Yeah.
Like,
And then she's like, where? And I was like, well, the bathroom.
yeah.
And then she's like, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that ass.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I was like, are we doing this today? And she's like, no, I gotta clean up. And I was like, okay, sure. So the next day we go, and I meet her in the bathroom, and we didn't have a condom.
Mm-hmm.
So I like put just the tip in, and then I
Yeah.
got scared, and then I like went down on her for like 40 minutes.
Damn.
Fucking.
This is before or after your shift?
After.
After?
It was my first kiss.
Yeah.
It was my first titty grab. It was my first like.
You
ass
just
grab.
knocked that out, man.
Everything
Yeah.
at once, yeah.
Man, you're a man of conviction, man. You're like, I'm gonna start knocking all these things out.
Yeah.
Working, taking care of kids, man.
Yeah, I was just like.
Respect, dog.
For sure. But that was pretty much the way that went down.
Damn. So you put in work after your work.
After my work, bro. Hey, live más, bro.
Yeah, man. But man, that's what's up. And then so okay, so you're a barber now, right? So what led you to comedy?
Um, I got out of a bad relationship, and when you get out of like a relationship, like you realize like I was like you forgot you had a life besides that person,
Yeah.
you know. And I put in a lot of like time
Hmm.
into her, so I think like having all this free time
Yeah.
was like, well, like you have the time now, like do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So the first time I was ever gonna do it, this was it was the first week of COVID.
Oh man.
I like asked for the day off. I was like, listen, I'm like, I wanna go try this.
Yeah.
And my boss was like, all right, bro, cool. And then the world shut down, and I was like, all right, well,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah. Right.
And then that's when I got busy with school and work. And then I started talking to this girl, and yeah, I just had all this free time because I was like, you can only go to the gym so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm gonna be swole, but I'm not gonna be. I'm not. I wasn't socializing,
Yeah.
and I'm like, if you're not socializing, you're only like talking to
Very minimal people.
yeah, very minimal
Yeah.
people,
Basically, just work people at that
just work
point.
people, you know. And I was like, I need to do something that's gonna like I could put my attention to. And it's like you wanted to do comedy, and you had enough people tell you you're funny. Like,
Yeah.
go try it. So then my first open mic was like the last week of July, first week of August. I did the Laugh Factory open mic.
Oh,
I
nice.
got picked, and then I did Will Cunnington's TBD.
Oh, nice. How were those sets?
The TBD one, I like they gave us like I think they gave you 4 minutes, and then I did like two and some change,
Hmm.
and then after that, I went to the Laugh Factory, and I went over my time.
Oh, damn. Did you have stuff written down, or were you go like I'm a freestyle it?
I had kind of like what I wanted to do,
Hmm.
and they were fine.
Yeah.
But then like once I had like a solid 3 to 4 minutes, the first like 2 3 months of me doing comedy, like my 3 4 minutes was like
Solid.
solid.
Yeah.
Like people were like, "Wow, I can't believe you're doing it that long," you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then people got tired of my 3 4 minutes,
Yeah.
and then I had to. Then I like, yeah,
Just started bringing out the new stuff.
yeah.
That's what's up. And then, um, is there anything in the sense of comedy that like inspired you? Like who are the comics you look up to, or is it something that you kind of didn't see yourself in comedy from watching other comics? That makes sense.
Like did seeing them make myself see myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, not from those people. I think I always saw that more when it was like when my grandparents would take me to comedy shows,
Yeah.
and like sometimes like I would sit there and be like I feel like I could be funnier than them,
Yeah.
you know. And I think the comics that I like initially looked up to were like so I forgot who it was. So the Laugh Factory in California, they used to throw up their open mic sets.
Okay.
So people would do it, and if they liked it, then they would like put you up.
Yeah.
And I remember like it was like the first time I really got a smartphone too.
Hmm.
So on my lunch break, I would like sit there and like watch all these
Yeah.
like the comics that on there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that kind of got me into stand up.
Nice.
Like Bill Dawes when he was doing
Bill.
Bill
Oh.
Dawes, he was on I think he was on Mo.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like really funny guy. Who's the other? Tricks was another one.
Mm.
But these guys are like, yeah, I saw them and they're like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Then it was also like the first time I saw like what the different levels of talent that wasn't
Oh.
like the pros.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Because like the pros, like obviously, like I grew up watching like George Lopez and fucking
Dave and
Dave and Chris Rock, and my dad like he like this is when Kevin Hart was popping off.
oh, okay.
Because I'm 24.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. I thought you were a bit older. I'm not gonna lie.
How old do you think I was?
I thought I'm 33. I thought we were kind of roughly the same age.
Yeah.
So, man, you putting in the work, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I get
Yeah.
a lot of people that are
Not that it's like a battle, like just the way you carry yourself. I wouldn't picture you as a 24-year-old, like, because you do look young, like, but like just the way that you kind of like, just have yourself figured out and like the stride you have. It's like, yeah, this guy's,
Oh,
like,
yeah. I
yeah,
appreciate it, man.
is a gentleman over here, like,
But we were saying
yeah, all
the
that,
comics
yeah,
that like yeah. So yeah, I saw like a lot of those guys. I think the comics where I looked at and I was like, I want to copy that
hmm
was like or I want to be that style
yeah,
was like Robin Williams, Daniel Tosh,
that, yeah,
Louis C.K., Felipe Esparza,
yeah.
fucking Jim Carrey. You ever see Jim Carrey
Yeah.
stand up?
I haven't. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey or Robert Williams stand up. I haven't seen.
Like amazing.
Yeah, I know they're hilarious actors, but like their actual stand up.
Yeah, like they, I think the three most, I think, talented people in like Hollywood in the past like 30 years, I would say, is Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
hardworking. All hardworking.
all hardworking.
Yeah.
Like all of them have done at least have all have like hit movies.
Yeah.
Where they're serious and they're hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's like yeah, but yeah, there's shit's. But then I think when I started to do comedy, you realize like you're not them.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why can't I do these jokes? If they can. And then I thought about it, and I was like, Robin Williams would like he's a white guy from
Yeah.
San Francisco. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not. I can't emulate that because I'm not.
Yeah. And the other thing too is like early on I didn't want to be. I never wanted people to be like he's the Mexican comic.
Oh, okay.
I always wanted them to be like he's a comic that also happens to be Latino.
Yeah, makes sense. What I mean? Yeah, because it's
you get pigeonholed.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
And you get pigeon, and you also like if you kind of just stride off on just like oh shit. That's the first time that's ever happened. My bad though. But yeah, this house might be haunted. We can just leave you here. It's just 50 cents. Miserable with Iron Man. But it's not. It's get rich. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. If I had it there like that, nah, it's too distracting. But I lost my train of thought. What was?
Pigeonhole.
Yeah. Oh, then it limits your creativity too. Because if you just want to write, so that not that it's a bad thing to write for them, but it's also one of those like it's gonna limit your creative process and be like, well, I can't. This is what I know, but it's better to kind of just be in the broad view of all of it because it's like, oh, cool, I can move from all of this.
Yeah, I also like because I think I saw it a lot with like a lot of black comics.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's some people where like they're only they want to move outside of like when you think of like Chris Rock,
Yeah,
you don't think of him as a black comic.
No, yeah,
You think of him as like just a comic. You
yeah,
know? That like I purposely won't watch any like Latino comics.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to like accidentally get influenced by them.
Mm.
Like Ralph Barbosa, any clip I see of him is hilarious.
Yeah.
But like we already have the Mexican shit alike.
Yeah.
And then he was a barber too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's like fuck, like I like it's already close enough.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know? And
you guys might have like similar ideas and then
like parallel thinking.
Yeah, there you go, parallel thinking.
So I'm like, I'd rather just not even. Just get clear of it.
No, it makes sense because it's as much as one wouldn't want to, you might subconsciously just kind of like be influenced by it, and then it's like why put yourself in that certain position where you're someone's gonna be like, oh well, he thought the same thing too. It's like, well, I thought it myself. Like I didn't,
Yeah, I think it's something where I just I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I'm watching stand up and I like subconsciously like use that joke at a mic,
Yeah.
and like I think my friends are usually like pretty good at catching that,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll be like, "Hey, like you
Yeah.
you kind of stole that joke," and I was like, and then like they'll tell me where it's from, and I'll immediately know
Yeah.
who they're talking about, and then I feel like a hack, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's I hate when I see jokes that from like other because I since I started comedy I've reduced myself from watching specials too because sometimes I see jokes and it's like I would have done this with that and
Yeah,
then now I'm like should I try but it's like no because then
it's too close. Yeah,
too close and now it's like I gotta really focus on like removing that idea out of my head.
yeah,
Then now I can't think of anything because I'm just trying to forget one thing. I'm like, this would work, but it's already kind of made. So
yeah. I think I try to, if anything, when I do something like that, is I like listening to podcasts
mhm.
because I'm like that way. It's like it's harder to. No one's doing it working out a bit on a podcast.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You're hearing their conversation for conversation.
hmm,
So I think that's what I'll try to do instead, or I'll
yeah.
watch old stand up.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
that way, like
yeah.
you're
So
never gonna do a joke from then. You know what I mean?
yeah, because then sometimes there's things with like that aren't relevant anymore. That's like, well, you can't make a joke about beepers anymore or
Yeah,
like landline phones because like
yeah,
who has them?
yeah. Or even like someone whose style is like way different than yours.
Hmm.
Like two of my favorite comedians. Outside, I think my top three would like for my like just favorite
Yeah.
comedians is Robin Williams, Frankie Boyle,
Okay.
and P Holmes.
P Holmes is hilarious.
P Holmes is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Would you want to throw one more out for the run for the Mount Rushmore?
Just like favorite comics.
Yeah. No
Uh,
particular order.
in no particular order. Bernie Mac.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, paid out. Have you watched Crashing, the Pete Holmes show, the
Uh,
HBO one?
no, but I watched. I remember like watching like his when he had his talk show
Yeah,
host.
yeah, the Pete Holmes. Yeah,
Yeah, the P Holmes show. Um, he had like Schoolboy on there and shit.
yeah, dude, he's hilarious. I like how when he had Anthony Jeselnik on,
Yeah.
and he just started basically roasting him the whole
Oh
time.
yeah. I was like, what do you think we could do better with the show? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Different hosts.
yeah.
You know?
My favorite was when he called. He said like, "You look like the CEO of Pumpkin Patch."
Yeah, yeah. That was a good one.
But yeah, so okay, so you also produce like chopping it up, right?
Hmm.
How was the start to that? Like, at what point in your comedy where you're like, I kind of want to start producing, or
I think so. I got booked pretty early. I started in like August, and then I got my first show November,
no? Okay, nice.
and my first show was Javi Castillo.
Okay,
He put me on. He produced the shows. He Javi to me is like probably one of like the funniest conversationalists you could like. Yeah, like if you're
yeah,
gonna have anybody else, like I would have him on.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, he's hilarious. Um, but he's the one I. So you mentioned Talk About It earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So Talk About It was a show that me and him run.
Mm-hmm.
He put me on my first show, and I met him at the. We were both signed up at the open mic at Laugh Factory, and I guess I was consistent with like one show a month,
Yeah,
and I was like doing the mics, and I was like, okay, like what now?
yeah,
Maybe like why am I not getting booked?
yeah.
And then Nick Emeka told me, I asked him like, how do you get on shows? And he's like, well, you have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I'll ask. And then it was like, I think I noticed how uh transactional
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of the comedy scene is.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay, well, like I have to have something to offer.
yeah, yeah,
And I was like, well, I'll start a show.
yeah.
And then I'm like, what's something that nobody's done yet?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least I haven't seen here. And I was like, well, I'm a barber. I have connections to barbershops. maybe I'll just do a show at a barbershop.
Yeah.
And so I do it at 18th Barbershop in Pilsen, which my original plan was to do it like different spots, like a don't tell.
Yeah.
And it was just a bitch to like
just have it all kind of
like every month have a different venue, and then have them be cool with you.
Yeah.
You know, and then working that out. But the people here, they've been like, the dude Caesar's the owner. He's a real nice guy. Like I remember telling him like, what cut do you want? He's like, listen, grow it, and then you can pay me.
Nice.
Like that's love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's all more like respect and love right there.
Yeah, that's all love right there. You know what I mean? So then I was like, okay, well let's focus on that. And so I guess like my original reasoning to getting into producing was to have a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
Because now it's like everything's very like, you want to get on my show.
Yeah.
I want to get on your show.
Yeah.
So like, how can we?
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What day are you available? You know.
Yeah. So I think that's what got me into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was weird seeing everybody kind of change their attitude towards me.
Oh, okay.
Especially after the first show. The first show I did, I put on just all my friends that were like fucking with me. And
that change, do you mean like as in like separation from you, or that trying to like get closer to you?
They got closer, and I could just tell who was like,
yeah,
it just felt fake.
Yeah. Who
was like,
who was feeding for the spot?
Yeah, it was like, oh, you didn't fuck with me but now I have something that you want.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was weird because like I go to mics, and then all of a sudden, hey bro, you want me to bump you up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. You go next, bro.
Yeah. Comics that you would see wouldn't talk to you, and now we're like, hey man, how's it going? Man? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And then like I feel like I do a good job at marketing the show.
There you do. Yeah.
And so, like especially the first like two pictures or the two posts I did for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was like 30 plus people at both of them. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And like fitting that at a barbershop is a packed house. You know what I mean? So I think that's I won the gauntlet, and then I got vouched like a month or two later.
Damn, see, man, you're just knocking it out, man.
I feel like those things kind of like all led into like me like staying consistently booked, and then having the show go well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the thing that got me into booking was having a bargaining chip for people, and then also like it just people. Your name is in people's
Yeah. You're talked about in the sense of just more recognition.
Yeah,
and just being
it's a good show. You know, Jason puts on a good show. Yeah. I really want to get on that show.
Yeah, because I think the first I heard of it was the November one, and it's funny because I get my hair cut in that barbershop.
Oh yeah, who cuts your
hair? Johnny.
Oh yeah, he cuts my hair.
Yeah, so shout out Johnny. Yeah. And
Johnny Fades, bro.
Yeah, you know it's funny. The mic that he hosted back in 2013 was my first mic.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know he was trying to start like a open mic for like poetry and all this other stuff, and I have this thing. Okay, so just quick background. My mom would cut my hair for years, so I would just kind of just get a zero and just forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was gonna become a godfather for my niece, I'm like, well, let me get like a nice haircut. And I started looking around, came across Johnny's profile. I got an appointment, and I would start kind of just going with him. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, hey man, like we're gonna do an open mic if you know anybody or if you want to come out. And then I just did that first one, and I thought open mics were like scars, like they're not around. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'll see when I do it again. And then I just kind of took a pause from it, only to find out like there's one like every day.
Every day, yeah.
Yeah,
we have a great city for open mics. And like just the comedy scene, like I've done mics in like New York and like others like Pittsburgh and Ohio and Cleveland and shit. And, like you can see why like all the great comedians did some time here.
Yeah.
because like the standard for comedy here is so much higher.
Yeah.
And you'll know which rooms are gonna help you and which ones are not,
Mm.
or what's gonna help you with certain skill sets. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah, because. So what have you been booked to other cities, or because I think you have a lot of shows coming up, right? I think you're some out of state.
Some out of state, and then so next week I got like 2 or 3 shows in LA,
Okay.
and then those are the only ones so far I have for
Mhm.
out of state. And in January I did some shows in Pittsburgh, and I did a spot in Ohio,
Nice.
and then March I did a spot in Iowa, and then next day I had a show in New York.
See, man, just on it, man, completely on it. If you don't mind asking the advice, like what should the route for someone be if they want to start getting booked out of state?
Ask,
Ask. Yeah.
send a good clip.
No. Okay.
Yeah, the clip that I got that has been doing really well for me is I did a Don't Tell in Pittsburgh,
Mhm.
and it was a guest spot, so I did like 5 minutes,
Mhm.
and most bookers are only looking for 5 minutes of a clip, anyways.
Yeah.
So I've been sending that out, and that's been the clip that's been doing well for me. I think you want a newer clip
Mhm.
too, something recent.
Yeah.
So like that was in January, so that want to be good for like probably toward the end of this year.
Mhm.
Most bookers want to see like I said, recent shit, because if not, then it just kind of feels like, oh, you're doing the same shit you did
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago, you know?
Can't send me a clip from last June.
Yeah.
That means you've been doing the same stuff since June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that, and then asking,
Mm.
closed mouths don't get fed.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah. So I think that's what I would say.
And then yeah, I mean props for chopping it up because I feel like yeah, that's a show that I see get talked about, and it's always great lineups.
Okay.
Like I always see it, and I'm like, this show's gonna kill.
Okay.
Like, and yeah, so okay, so I know you said you were kind of switching it up. So yeah, 18's a good spot.
18's a great spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The good peoples.
And it's always the last Friday, right? Or the Saturday, sorry.
Last Saturday.
Yeah, last Saturday.
Sometimes I'll do Friday, but usually it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I usually try to, like, most of the people I book, I try to make sure that they're gonna go well with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some times where you got to play your bargaining chip as
Yeah.
well. So, but I try to make sure that I'm also just not doing that and then forsaking the show itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're letting the show hold its integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I may want to get on a show, but I'm not. I'm not gonna book that person if I don't think they're funny.
Yeah.
Like they had to at least once make me laugh.
Yeah, because at that point it's like you're gonna do that, and then if they don't do well on your show, then you don't want that to be like what's the word I'm looking for, the when all that snow fucking what is
Snowball effect.
Yeah, snowball effect or yeah. I was thinking more when it's all just kind of like one big like wave.
Avalanche.
Avalanche. You don't want it to avalanche. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
And that's what's up. Just big props on that.
Thank you. The Taco About It right now, we're trying to get a different venue going. I either wanted it to be south side or something up north.
Mm-hmm.
And then possibly in June I should have another show going with Nick and Mecca.
Oh, nice.
So but I want to make sure that I have the Taco About It set up around that time too. So me and Javier will be running that.
Yeah. And then you do roasts too, right? Or you dabbled in them?
I did one. They just finally like called me back.
Yeah.
And I was like just talking to my girl about it, where like I don't mind it. Like I would do it again.
Mm-hmm.
It does take up a lot of time and like energy to write jokes you're only gonna end up doing once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That tracks, yeah.
Like you put on a good show, and it does get you get to do a show at Zany's,
Mm-hmm.
but you end up like it stops you from like writing jokes for your shows,
Yeah.
and then you're that you kind of put a halt to that to then
Yeah.
sacrifice it to that. So like I like it. I'm not in a rush to do it again. I would love to do it again.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, because you're right. I've seen certain comics where they're like, I'm gonna do these quick roast battle jokes, which you're like, yeah, sure, but then that's also one of those, I don't know what you're talking about. And I feel like then it's not that it's such negative, but it is taking a stun on your time that you're at this mic because you're gonna like practice these jokes.
Yeah. So I mean that's why I'm not like super in a rush to do the roast again.
Yeah.
It is fun though.
Yeah.
It was fun when I did it.
Is there do you know the joke that like got you the most where you're like, that was a good joke about me?
At the roast,
Yeah.
I was roasting Chelsea Gill,
Okay.
and it was like my first joke I did. I said, "Chelsea's the kind of white girl where you know her kids won't be."
No. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one, like, but then I think I couldn't like, I didn't top it,
Yeah.
and then she had better comebacks, and so she ended up winning.
Yeah. I see her moving them in the brackets of roast battles, and I'm like, I'd be scared. I'd be scared to go up there like I haven't done any roast, but I always feel like my mentality towards it is like I can probably write jokes, but is the response gonna be better? You
Yeah.
know, like, and I think that's where.
So it's the good thing is they allow you to do rebuttals.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can have a rebuttal to their rebuttal, and it's not the joke.
Yeah.
It's the rebuttal.
Okay.
So then they don't. I know that they'll let you do that. So if you're good at that, then you should be good. But you gotta almost like write double.
Yeah. Man. But hey, roast battles, right?
Roast battles, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do Morgan Lee. She has a roast bingo,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna do that one in May 1st.
Mm.
So that'll be fun.
How does the bingo aspect come into it?
I think I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm not entirely sure. That's
interesting.
That's not good that I don't know that.
Yeah.
I can.
Hey, but you said May 1st, right?
May 1st.
May 1st, we're all gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna see if one roast them.
But is okay. So yeah, I want to bank on it just because. So you got your being booked, producing your own show, getting booked to Side City. Is there something, a goal in mind that you want to achieve next?
Like there's certain places I still want to perform at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Comedy Bar was one that I wanted to do for a long time. I was talking to Vic Pandia, and he was telling me that this was actually Monday. I guess I had impressed him enough at the mic where he's like, he gave me like 2 spots at Comedy Clubhouse.
Yeah.
And that'll be my first time there. And then he was also like, and we'll get you a spot at Comedy Bar.
Nice.
It was like 3 spots, and I was like,
yeah.
But he so that'll be like like a goal for sure where I'm like I'm really excited to like finally do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's another mic or another club that I really want to do. I think maybe like some of the bigger like ones outside, like the ones that seem very like I can grasp them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Hilarities in Cleveland. The Comedy Store in LA, or Flappers. You know
like the notable clubs.
The notable clubs like that. But because I've done Laugh Factory when I did Vouch. I would like to do it again. Zany's, I did it like 3 times already, and then Second City, I've done that like 7, like 8, almost 10 times now.
Yeah. Vouch. How's that's when they do like the 3-minute sets to kind of get like past, right?
Yeah, kind of. You do a 3-minute audition on the mic to get on the Vouch, where they pick 6 people, and then from the 6 people, you're doing an 8-minute audition to get booked on more shows.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, like, what was your mentality going into that? Like, was it hard to reduce like your set to 3 minutes, or did you feel comfortable like being like
Well,
this?
the 3 minutes for the audition for like the mic part, it was kind of like it was like just doing an open mic.
Yeah.
So like it was like, well, you're just gonna do your bangers and see if they like it. And then I got picked, and I was like, awesome. I was
Yeah.
like super excited, and I so yeah, did that, and then the Laugh Factory said, um, to the 8 minutes. I was uh I was really nervous for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Brandon Kiefer, he like walked in the green room, and he did some shit that like made me feel so much better.
Yeah.
Where like he like walks in and he sees me, he's like, "Hey, don't fuck this up." And I don't know why that shit made me feel so much better.
Yeah.
And then like yeah, it was like it's like some shit you like your deal does or some
Yeah,
shit, you
yeah.
know?
It's like it's met with such goodwill
Yes,
that you're
yeah.
just like, yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
I won't.
I won't,
I
yeah.
won't.
Yeah, it just made me feel so much better. But yeah, it was a fun show.
Nice. Because I think I think I saw the photo where I think he kind of laid on the stage.
Yeah, for one of
Yeah.
my jokes.
Yeah, and then I was just like, there it is.
There
Like,
it is,
yeah.
Yeah, that one that was usually my closer.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's kind of like my middle
Yeah.
joke. But it's when I have like a elevated stage, it's that joke always kills.
Yeah. Can't imagine doing it with like just floor. It's just like how.
It doesn't work on the floor. Yeah, when in the floor, I almost like those don't even do it.
Yeah. Nice. And then I seen the clip too where I just got asked. There's a child on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the child, or how did that come to be for the idea of that clip?
Know? Yeah, no, I found the child.
Yeah.
Let me borrow this.
Yeah.
That's my little brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was so it was his birthday, and like I would try to take my siblings out for their birthdays, and him, I didn't get a chance to, and that when I just told him, I was like, hey, do you want to come with me to go do the comedy stuff? And he was like, okay.
Yeah.
So he pulled up with me, and I was like, this would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I threw him on, and then that's.
Hey, man.
A lot of people laughed at it. I didn't get, so that was for Vouch as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I didn't get it that time. I got the next one.
Yeah, because I see it very memorable and funny.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like good way to stand out in the sense of being like, all right, like,
yeah,
you know, and all that, and the jokes were good.
And the jokes were good,
yeah. But man, before we do anything, throw out your socials.
Jason Isaac Comedy on Instagram. Jason Isaac Comedy on everything really except for I think TikTok is Jason Isaac 01.
Yeah, I'll make sure I tag all of it, and then also we're chopping it up.
Yeah,
just make sure. But we're not ending it. But I always sometimes forget to add them, and I don't want to throw it in too last minute.
Okay.
Because it's one of those like, I mean, it gets tagged, but it's one of those. I've gotten to the point where I've done certain mistakes with the pod. I'm like, I gotta make sure I don't like.
Yeah. Learn from your mistake.
Yeah, but side question: how did you feel about this video? I feel like you've been working really well against them.
The what?
The videos.
Oh, the videos?
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, like, because I work on a busy street.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm used to seeing, I work on Chicago and State.
Yeah.
By the McDonald's right there.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm used to seeing, like, crazy shit.
Yeah.
All the time.
And then McDonald's is kind of like...
Yeah. It gets rowdy.
Yeah.
You know? So, I think, like, that is something where I just kind of, like... You get used to, like, just putting it to the side.
Especially when you gotta focus like that.
Yeah.
Like...
I'm also... I think I'm used to talking and multitasking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I'm cutting hair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking, but I'm also, like...
Moving. Yeah, just moving
it along.
Making sure it's all lined up and fresh.
Yeah, because if I look too long, then that's when I, like, kind of completely...
Yeah.
I also want to give... You're talking to me.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to give you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like, it's one of those, like, but then sometimes, I'm not gonna say with who, but not that it's a bad thing. But there was one episode where I asked a question, and I caught myself looking more at the TV than that, and I'm like, just having that moment, like, do you remember what you asked? And then even then, did you catch what they just answered? And I was like, yeah, you know what? That's what's up. Like,
That's what's up, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then I realized they ended it with the question for me, not just
Mhm.
like, yeah, that's crazy. So moving on, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, good jokes. I feel like stuff I've seen is very good work, and like I said, I just positively reiterate that, man, you are on it. Like,
Yeah. I appreciate it.
yeah, I feel like there's things where like I feel like it's one of those like, hey man, I just got my permit. Like, oh, I just got my license to race.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
It's just like, oh yeah, it's like damn, like that's what's up, and you just no wasting time with you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like, uh, I mean, yeah, when you want something,
Yeah,
you have to, not into that, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And I've just kind of been like that with like everything in
Mm-hmm.
life, where like I was like, I'm gonna go do that, and I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
I was my girl's a comic too,
Oh, nice.
so like we were talking about how like we'll talk about our bookings,
Mm-hmm.
and like we well, there's like subtle competitiveness with each other,
Yeah.
because like she told me, she's like, how am I something about like, how do we feel about me our bookings as a comic or as my girlfriend?
Mm.
And she's like, as your girlfriend, I'm happy. Like, wow, like that's awesome.
Yeah.
And she's like, as like another comic is like, all right, nigga, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, sure, bro.
Like I didn't want that spot. You can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't want that. Yeah. But
Yeah.
also, to be fair, like we both have like incredibly different styles,
Mm-hmm.
and like we're in such different realms,
Mm-hmm.
so that no one's ever gonna book me for a spot that she would have gotten.
No.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying, and vice
Yeah.
versa. Like our styles, we just bring very different things to a show,
Yeah.
and
Just.
different vibes.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, like we'll
Yeah. Yeah.
never. That's probably, that's more than likely never gonna happen.
Yeah. But hey, that's props because it's something when you realize like just a whole different style. A lot of people just think like, oh, you're just telling jokes. Like, no, you could be a storyteller, one liner, and just a different energy that you bring to that.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, like the two people could be hilarious. They would never be on the same show.
yeah,
And it's just not that there's a bad thing. It's just like that would ruin the flow of the show. Where it's
yeah.
like,
Or yeah, you got your. He makes a really good steak, and he makes really good chicken.
yeah,
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 that's what it
and
is.
yeah, and then in the show they don't eat meat.
Yeah, you know what
So
I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, with the booking, like I've noticed how much bothering people, and you feel bad sometimes because
mhm.
you're always like, I don't want to come off as thirsty either.
Yeah,
I don't want to be like, uh it's because I felt it before when like I've talked to people, and then as soon as I say I have a show, they
mhm.
immediately like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
huh,
Like yeah, like I do chopping up. Oh yeah,
oh
like oh
yeah, oh
that's
no
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
yeah, okay,
yeah. And but not, I mean, I think, but with the asking, because I'll be honest with you, I think that's something I need to start doing for myself. But I think it's also it shows the commitment to wanting to do something.
yeah,
Like I know I mentioned the pod to you, and then you reached out to me like, hey, when are we doing this? Which is like sometimes when I feel like I mention it, it's one of those. Uh, it's like, why is he bringing that up? But with you, it's like I felt like it was one of those like, hey, look, like you asked me to be on. This is the time that I want to be on, so it's like, let's make it work?
yeah,
And I'm like, for sure, because
yeah,
then sometimes like, oh, it's not a bother. It's not like it's a like a chore for you. It's like you're like, hey, look, you asked me to be on. Let's make it work.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to leave you like, I didn't want to give you like an empty yes, you know what I mean?
No, for sure, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so that's why I was like, let's do it, you
no,
know?
yeah, and I appreciate you because it's one of those. Yeah, when I saw the message, I was like, yes, like that. I'm for sure down. Let's set the date because sometimes I bring it up to people and then I feel like they give me the empty yes. So I
Yeah,
appreciate when it comes more of like, look, man, I said yes. Let's knock it out.
yeah. Yeah, just because like I've had it with like shows where people I'll be like, hey, let me get on your show, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we'll have you on for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like usually like when I've done that to people, it's anybody that I've ever said yes to, I'm gonna get them on.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be as long as you want, it may not be as soon as you want, but you're gonna get on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I've told you I will consider you.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear I'll consider you, probably not gonna have you on.
Makes sense.
But if I say I'll definitely have you on,
I got you.
yeah, it might be a couple months from now.
Yeah.
Could be on the next one. I might fuck around and I might tell you the week up, be like, hey, look, you want to do a guest spot?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do that to you. Like you said it, so
Yeah.
I was like, let's do it.
No, and it's appreciate it just because it's one of those. It also keeps me in check. I just started this, so sometimes I feel like I should be more on it as it is. Like I am still learning a lot of things, and it's one of those like there's growth to this. So don't I that kind of pushes me more to be like, all right, well, if there's a platform you want to create, in the sense like don't waste people's time.
Yeah.
You know, like do more for it, whatever, and then I think that's what I'm achieving. And just having it, more people, just like I said, you coming on here and asking me, and just I appreciate it because it shows me like, all right, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, thank
Yeah.
you, like, and like it just I don't know, it's just respectful and nice,
Yeah,
which I feel like
that.
that. I think that's what I'm gonna define you as. Very
Okay.
respectful,
I appreciate
forward,
it.
and yeah. But all right, Jason, we're about to cut. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, just come through to the show every last Saturday of the month. The next show is gonna be April 25th. I got some really funny people on there. I'm very excited about this lineup, and yeah, tickets they'll be at the Eventbrite in the link in my bio. We have $5 beers, seltzers, and shots. For every $10 you spend, it's a free shot.
Oh
So
shit!
that's a pretty great deal.
Yeah, that is. I didn't even know that part of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you could get a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Thank you for having me on
Hey
again.
man, hey. With that being said, there should be absolutely no reason no one should cast a shot.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And you know what? I'm saying this right now. I'll be there.
You'll be there?
I'll be there.
All right.
I'm spending $50 to get those 5 free shots. And then I'll be like, "Where's Ruben? He said he's gonna be here. He's knocked out on that chair. He wanted the shots first." But all right, guys, thank you. This has been Wait What. Catch you guys on the next one.